Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Oracle Love Lights. You know how we do, we just gonna jump right on into it. And you guys, for today I'm just gonna be making a quick pumpkin mug cake. I used to say mud, then I realized it's mug because it's inside of a mug. That's so funny. Well, mine is in a ramekin, but you know. Anyway, y'all are going to need about 2.5 tablespoons of almond flour. You're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Now, y'all, I use sweetener, but I use too much sweetener. So I would suggest you use about 1/2 tablespoon to 1 tablespoon. I use 1.5 tablespoons, and this thing was sweet. Oh my gosh, this thing was so sweet. And I used loads of pumpkin pie spice mix because I love pumpkin pie flavor. Oh my gosh, I love this flavor. I used about 5 drops of almond extract, and I didn't have any vanilla extract, so I used a little bit of my vanilla sugar-free syrup. I put just like a little bit in there, and I used around about 2.5 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, 1 tablespoon of melted butter. I'm gonna put a little bit in the ramekin so it could go around the sides, and I'm gonna pour the rest into the mug cake. We are gonna mix this all together very well. Now, y'all, if y'all new in making mug cakes, the key to these mug cakes that I have learned over the last year or two, the last year and a half, is that when you crack your egg, beat the crap out of your egg. Beat this thing like it stole something. Beat it. Because if not, you will be having, instead of a pumpkin cake, you will be having an egg cake, because it will taste just like an egg. Also, you want to put just a hint of salt in there. I used Himalaya salt, but you don't have to use that. If you have regular salt, use it. So when I looked at my cake, I'm like, just a little bit too moist for me. So that's why I added more pumpkin, in which I already incorporated that into the ingredients that I gave y'all about the pumpkin. Now listen, I can't tell y'all how much pumpkin pie spice I use, because your sister don't know. Because I'm so addicted to it, I have no idea. So just put as much in there as your heart desire, because I don't know. And even if you don't like true pumpkin pie spice flavor, you can also just do a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg if you want with the pumpkin. It may taste the same. I don't know. I mean, I would think so, because I think pumpkin spice is only nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, and vanilla. That's just my thought process. It maybe not, but anyway, y'all, you're going to mix this well together until it's well blended. Now, it's not going to be completely smooth, because you know almond flour never gets like completely smooth. But this cake, y'all, is so moist and is really, really good. So once we put it in our ramekin, we're going to put it in the microwave. Now, I did mine in intervals because I did not want it to, overcook. So first I put it in there for a minute. Then I did 30 seconds and took it out and looked at it. Then I did another 30 seconds, and then I did about 15 seconds. So just keep an eye out. So I mean, altogether it's probably like 2.5 minutes, but just keep an eye out for it, just so it does not overcook, because you don't want no hard cake. You want it to be moist. And that's why I also add the butter inside my cake and around the ramekin. This is right here, y'all. It was really good. So this is what it looked like before we put it in the microwave. Now we're gonna put this thing on in the microwave. This is what it looks like after. It just, look, smells so good, y'all. Smells so good. So I just kind of touched the bottom just to make sure it was done, and it was nice and moist, thick and soft. So I just used this for breakfast. This is what I ate for breakfast right here, because it was so good. And I just paired it with a cup of coffee with my sugar-free creamer. Y'all seen me make that 1,000 times, and this is what it looks like, y'all. This was so good. I didn't even need to make a topping to it, because mine was sweet, because I had added that extra like tablespoon or something, or 1/2 tablespoon in there. Don't do that. That's why I gave y'all the right measurements. So all right, you guys, let's move right on into dinner. Y'all, dinner tonight is going to be a big one. We are just going to make 3 pieces of bacon. I'm going to put mine in the microwave, but you cook yours how you want it. And let me show y'all the burgers we're going to be using. Y'all have seen me make these before. I get these burgers from Aldi's. They are 330 calories with 0 carbs and 18 grams of protein. We are going to cut us up a red onion. Now, here's a little fun fact that y'all probably didn't know. You know how if you wanted to do like more of a natural dye for your clothing, you can use the onion peelings for a natural dye. Like if you're dyeing a white t-shirt or white socks or something like that, all you gotta do is put it in hot water with these red onion peelings, and it will be a natural, it'll turn it either pink or red. It all depends on how much peeling you put in there and how long you let it sit in there. See that? Look at that. I gave y'all a little tip. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. So instead of me using bread, I'm just going to be using lettuce. I only had this type of lettuce, but if you have the big leaf lettuce, that works great. But this actually worked better for me. It was much more crisp. That's number one. And then number two, it wasn't so bulky and it fit around the burger perfectly. So I'm just going to cut the bottom half off of these, and you can save the bottom for like a Caesar salad. I'm not going to make a Caesar salad tonight, but I am going to keep these for a Caesar salad because they're perfect. They fresh and crunchy, and you know people love that for a Caesar salad. Now for my lettuce, remember this is going to be like our bread, so we are just going to put mayo on it. I'm going to add Italian seasoning and black pepper to this. Now once my burgers thaw a little bit while they're in the air fryer. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I tell y'all what y'all put your burgers on? Look at me. So we're going to put our burgers on 400 degrees in the air fryer. Once they thaw a little bit, we are going to season them with Cajun seasoning and black pepper. Now listen, y'all don't have to make 2 burgers, but I made me 2 burgers because I'm a little hungry today. So it's about 6 o'clock and I had that cake early. So look, I'm a little hungry today, but y'all don't have to do that. Y'all could just make 1, right? So we're going to season it with Cajun seasoning and black pepper on both sides. Then we're going to pop it back in the air fryer. Like I said, it goes on 400 degrees. I cook mine for about 20 minutes. Well, 15 to 20 minutes, right? You guys can cook it how long you want. It all depends on how you like your burger meat, okay? So that's just a ballpark. Now, let's get back into building our little bread over here. Now, y'all know y'all can't have a burger without no cheese, right? So I just wanted to show you, this is the cheese I'm going to be using. I'm going to use 1 slice of pepper jack, which is 80 calories and less than 1 carb. Close to my chest, takes me time to relax, I confess. But somehow I gave it all to you. I complicate every situation, build up a storm with anxiety. Once you came into the equation, I became the best kind of me. Won't you stay a little longer? I've been missing someone like you. I know we're both getting older. We don't got time to lose. It feels right when you hold me. I'm just a little less lonely. Sounds cliche, but it's true. I've been missing someone like you. I've share of the heartbreakers. Stop letting them in. All right, y'all. So I didn't have no wax paper, so I just wrapped mine in a napkin, and this is what it looks like. Listen, y'all. You want to do this. You want to wrap it in a napkin or some wax paper. This way your sandwich can stay nice and neat. So this is what it looks like after a couple bites. Y'all, this was so delicious. Look at Luna. She want my sandwich. She's a mess. All right, y'all. So here is my snack. I'm just going to snack on these while I watch a little bit of Top Chef. Yes. All right, you guys. So the day was 1,398 calories and it was 13 net carbs. Total carbs, 20 grams. That is going to be the end of this video, you guys. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, especially if you stayed this long. To my OGs who keep coming back, thank you so much for your love and support, you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.